Are you constantly battling the urge to urinate, disrupting your precious sleep 2, 3, or even 4 times a night? This isn't just an annoying inconvenience. It's your prostate sending a clear, urgent signal. Many men over 60 accept these nightly interruptions as an inevitable part of aging, a silent sentence they feel they must endure. But what if I told you this common struggle isn't a life sentence at all? What if there's a crucial conversation about prostate health that should be happening in every doctor's office for men over 60, yet almost never does? This isn't about pushing more pills or enduring invasive procedures. It's about unlocking the power of 3 simple daily habits that can completely revolutionize your prostate health, offering a path to reclaiming your nights and your vitality. Scientific studies have not only proven these habits to be incredibly effective, often surpassing the results of expensive medications, but they remain a well-kept secret to most men. I'm Dr. Jane, and with over 20 years of experience as a urologist, I'm finally here to have that honest, no-nonsense conversation with you. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could fundamentally change how you live the rest of your life, giving you back the restful sleep and peace of mind you deserve. And trust me, the third habit will truly surprise you, offering a simple yet profound key to better health. This isn't just talk. This is about understanding your body and taking proactive steps that genuinely make a difference. To truly grasp the profound impact these 3 habits can have, we first need to quickly understand why this matters so much. Picture your prostate gland, a small but mighty organ nestled just below your bladder. It's roughly the size and shape of a walnut. Now here's the crucial detail. This little gland actually surrounds your urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body, much like a ring. As the years gently tick by, a natural process unfolds. Due to subtle yet impactful hormonal changes that occur as we age, this gland often begins to grow. And because it meticulously wraps itself around your urethra, this growth starts to squeeze that vital channel. Imagine it like gently stepping on a garden hose. The flow becomes restricted, weaker, and harder to control. This phenomenon is incredibly common, so common that by the time men reach 60, over half of them are already experiencing its subtle or not so subtle effects. By age 70, that number dramatically jumps to a staggering 70%. This explains precisely why those all too familiar symptoms begin to emerge. The frustrating difficulty in starting to urinate, the stream that has tragically lost its once vigorous strength, the lingering, uncomfortable feeling that your bladder is never quite fully empty, and of course, those relentless, sleep-destroying trips to the bathroom throughout the night. Now here's the most critical insight, the one many men unfortunately accept without question. They believe this is simply an unavoidable, unchangeable part of getting older. They resign themselves to a future of interrupted sleep, constant discomfort, and a diminished quality of life. But here's the shocking, liberating truth. You absolutely do not have to accept this as a life sentence. There are natural, scientifically proven ways to not only effectively prevent these issues from worsening, but, in many remarkable cases, to genuinely reverse them, giving you back control over your body and your life. And that, my friends, is precisely what I'm going to show you how to achieve, starting right now, with actionable steps you can implement today. Let's dive into the first powerful habit, and this is something we all think we know, but I promise you, there's a crucial twist that makes all the difference. I call it smart hydration. I can already hear what many of you might be thinking. Dr. Jane, drinking water? Seriously? That's your big secret? And my answer is, unequivocally, yes, seriously. But the true secret isn't simply how much water you gulp down. The absolute key, the game changer, is when you drink it. And understanding this difference is frankly crucial for your prostate health and your sleep. Let me explain this simply, so it truly resonates. When you don't drink enough water throughout the day, your urine becomes incredibly concentrated. It becomes dense with toxins and various substances that quite literally irritate the delicate lining of your bladder and, more importantly, your prostate. This constant irritation leads to inflammation, which in turn significantly worsens all those frustrating symptoms we've discussed. The urgency, the weak stream, and especially the relentless need to urinate at night. Think of it like a persistent, low-grade burn inside your urinary system. Here's the often overlooked secret, the one that most people completely miss. Timing is everything when it comes to hydration and prostate health. The strategy is elegantly simple, yet profoundly effective. Drink the vast majority of your water during the morning and afternoon hours. Make sure you're well hydrated throughout the first 2/3 of your day. Then after 6 p.m., drastically cut back on your fluid intake. Ideally, after this time, you should only be taking small occasional sips if you truly feel parched. By consciously adopting this hydration pattern, you achieve two incredibly vital things. First, you keep your prostate wonderfully hydrated and happy throughout the active daytime hours, allowing it to function optimally. Second, and perhaps most importantly for your quality of life, you give your bladder a much-needed break at night. This simple shift prevents your bladder from filling excessively while you're trying to sleep, thereby reducing those disruptive nighttime trips to the bathroom. And this isn't just my professional opinion or anecdotal observation. Rigorous scientific studies have consistently shown that men who faithfully follow this specific hydration pattern report an astounding reduction of up to 40% in their nighttime bathroom visits. Just pause for a moment and consider what that truly means for you. Deeper, longer, uninterrupted sleep. And imagine waking up feeling truly refreshed, energized, and ready to tackle the day, rather than groggy and depleted from fragmented rest. It's a remarkably simple change, yet it possesses the power to completely transform your sleep quality, and by extension, your entire quality of life. This isn't just about reducing symptoms, it's about reclaiming your nights and your vitality. Now that we've thoroughly covered the critical role of smart hydration, let's transition to the second habit, one so deceptively simple you might initially doubt its power. But please, don't let its simplicity fool you. Its scientific backing is incredibly robust. I call this habit the strategic walk. I'm not talking about embarking on a marathon or even a vigorous sweat-inducing jog. What I'm advocating for is a short, light, and incredibly accessible walk, merely 10 to 15 minutes, undertaken specifically right after your main meals. Sounds almost too easy to actually work, doesn't it? Yet the science underpinning this habit is astonishingly powerful and directly impacts your prostate health in profound ways. Here's the core mechanism at play. Every single time you consume a meal, especially one rich in carbohydrates, your blood sugar levels naturally experience a spike. This is a normal physiological response. However, frequent and pronounced blood sugar spikes, particularly when not managed effectively, can lead to a cascade of problematic effects throughout your body. This is where your strategic walk becomes a hero. A brief post-meal stroll acts as a remarkably efficient way to help your muscles immediately utilize that incoming sugar as vital fuel, thereby preventing those sharp, potentially damaging blood sugar surges. In fact, the evidence supporting this is compelling. A groundbreaking study published in the highly esteemed journal Diabetes Care revealed a fascinating insight. A mere 15-minute walk after each meal was significantly more effective at maintaining stable blood sugar levels throughout the entire day compared to a single, longer 45-minute walk taken at another time. This highlights the power of timing and consistency. Now for the crucial question, the one that ties it all back to your primary concern. What precisely does blood sugar stability have to do with the health of your prostate? The answer is, quite simply, everything. Constant, uncontrolled blood sugar spikes are a primary driver of chronic inflammation throughout the entire body. And today, the latest advancements in medical science unequivocally confirm that chronic inflammation is one of the main, most insidious triggers for prostate growth, a condition medically known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and even an increased risk of more serious prostate issues down the line. So by embracing this remarkably simple strategic walk after your meals, you're not just taking a leisurely stroll or stretching your legs. You are, in essence, actively and powerfully fighting inflammation at its very source. With every gentle step, you are directly protecting your precious prostate gland, bolstering its long-term health, and profoundly improving your overall metabolic well-being. This doesn't demand an intense, sweat-soaked exercise session. A relaxed, unhurried stroll around your block, or even just around your home or garden after lunch or dinner, is more than sufficient. It's an incredibly small investment of your time, literally minutes out of your day, for an absolutely massive and enduring return on your prostate health in the long run. Imagine the cumulative protective effect over weeks, months, and years. Now let's turn our attention to the third habit, the one I promised would be the most surprising of all. And I need to approach this topic with the utmost seriousness, respect, and sensitivity it deserves, because I understand completely that for many men, this subject is often shrouded in silence, discomfort, or even misunderstanding. I'm talking about what I, as a medical professional, refer to as natural prostate cleansing. The scientific evidence supporting this habit is remarkably clear, compelling, and comes from one of the world's most reputable and leading authorities in medical research, Harvard University. In a truly landmark study, Researchers meticulously followed a massive cohort of over 30,000 men for nearly 2 decades, an impressive 20-year period. The results, when they were finally compiled and analyzed, were nothing short of groundbreaking. What they discovered was profound. Men who ejaculated more frequently, specifically those reporting approximately 21 times a month or more, exhibited a significantly lower risk, up to a remarkable 33% lower risk, of developing prostate cancer. I know that 21 times a month might sound like a high or perhaps even intimidating number to some, and it's certainly not a mandatory target. However, for many men, this represents a perfectly healthy, natural, and regular frequency. So the natural question arises, why does this work? What is the biological explanation behind this powerful protective effect? The explanation is both fascinatingly simple and deeply logical. Regular ejaculation functions much like a natural cleansing process for the prostate gland itself. Think of it as an efficient internal cleanup system. Each time you ejaculate, you are actively helping to flush out old secretions, clear away accumulated dead cells, and eliminate potential toxins that, if left to linger, could gradually build up within the gland over time. This buildup can lead to inflammation, cellular damage, and contribute to the very issues we're trying to prevent or reverse. It's a direct physical mechanism that helps maintain the prostate's internal hygiene and reduce the burden of potentially harmful substances. And here I need to be absolutely crystal clear, leaving no room for ambiguity. The Harvard study definitively concluded that the significant health benefit lies squarely in the frequency of ejaculation itself, irrespective of the method. This means the protective effect is observed whether the ejaculation occurs with a partner or through masturbation. I completely understand that for many men, particularly those who may not have a steady partner or who simply haven't considered this from a health perspective, this can be an uncomfortable, even taboo topic. The silence surrounding it is often palpable. However, from a strictly medical and health-centric viewpoint, I want you to truly understand and internalize this. This is a completely normal, natural practice, and it has been scientifically proven to be genuinely beneficial for your prostate health at any age. There should be absolutely no shame, no embarrassment, and no judgment associated with this aspect of your physiological well-being. If discussing this topic makes you feel uncomfortable, or if you have any questions or concerns, I wholeheartedly encourage you to talk openly and honestly with your urologist. This is a crucial health conversation, just like any other, and a good doctor will approach it with professionalism, empathy, and without judgment. Your health is too important to let discomfort stand in the way of vital information. Now, it is absolutely critical to understand how these three seemingly distinct habits, smart hydration, strategic walking, and natural prostate cleansing, are not isolated practices, but rather intricately connect and synergize to create a powerful, holistic approach to prostate health. Each habit, while impactful on its own, amplifies the benefits of the others, creating a cumulative effect that is far greater than the sum of its parts. Smart hydration ensures your urinary system is clean and clear, reducing irritation. Strategic walking combats the systemic inflammation that fuels prostate growth, setting the stage for a healthier internal environment. And regular prostate cleansing actively removes waste products, further reducing inflammatory burdens directly within the gland. Together they form a robust defense against the common ailments of the aging prostate. And now, an absolutely essential warning, delivered not just as a content creator, but as your doctor, someone who genuinely cares about your well-being. Nothing, absolutely nothing we have discussed here, no matter how effective, replaces your annual checkup with your urologist. For men over 60, your regular PSA, prostate-specific antigen tests, and digital rectal exams, DREs, are not merely routine procedures. They are vital, irreplaceable tools in monitoring your prostate health. These examinations are your greatest allies in the early detection, detecting potential issues, including more serious conditions like prostate cancer, at their earliest, most treatable stages. Early detection is directly correlated with the most effective treatment options, and, crucially, a long, healthy, and vibrant life. Please, I implore you, do not neglect this critical aspect of your health regimen. Your annual checkup is your safety net, your personal health safeguard. Ultimately, truly caring for your prostate isn't just about avoiding symptoms. It's about profoundly caring for your overall quality of life. It's the fundamental difference between experiencing an active, independent, and truly vibrant third age, a time for enjoyment, hobbies, and family, versus one potentially marked by frustrating limitations, discomforts, and constant interruptions that you simply do not need to endure. And I can tell you with absolute certainty that this holistic approach works. This isn't merely abstract medical theory or textbook knowledge for me. These are the tangible, practical results I witness firsthand in the lives of my patients, every single day, right in my office. I have seen countless men who have faithfully adopted these simple yet profoundly powerful practices, and they consistently report extraordinary improvements in their symptoms, their sleep, and their overall sense of well-being. Their testimonials are a testament to the efficacy of these habits. However, I also understand that many of you watching right now might be looking for even faster results, or you might already be dealing with symptoms that are deeply bothersome, significantly impacting your daily life. In those specific cases, directly tackling the root of the issue, chronic inflammation within the prostate, becomes even more essential and can yield more immediate relief. That's precisely why I want to share something truly remarkable that I've been recommending to my patients, and it's proving to be a genuine game-changing discovery for them. It's a simple, yet highly effective 15-second bedtime masculine ritual that has shown incredibly impressive results in helping to significantly reduce prostate swelling and provide substantial relief from the most frustrating symptoms, such as constant dribbling and the relentless bathroom urgency, often in just a few short weeks. The true beauty of this method lies in its natural approach. It works with your body, without the need for expensive, often side effect-laden medications that, as many of us know, frequently come with a long and undesirable list of unwanted effects. Unfortunately, effective natural solutions like this rarely receive the widespread spotlight they deserve in the mainstream, primarily because they don't generate the same astronomical profits for the large pharmaceutical industry. This means many men remain unaware of these powerful alternatives. So if you are truly frustrated by not sleeping through the night, if you're tired of the constant interruptions, or if you feel embarrassed by those relentless bathroom trips, I've prepared a concise, highly informative video presentation that explains in precise detail exactly how this powerful natural ritual works. You'll find the link to this presentation conveniently pinned in the first comment directly below this video, and it's also included in the description box. Take a moment to watch it. It could be the missing piece you've been searching for. Now, I truly want to hear from you, my audience. Drop a comment below this video. Which of these 3 habits surprised you the most? Or more importantly, which one are you going to commit to starting today to improve your prostate health? If you have any questions at all about your prostate health, these habits, or anything related, please, this is the perfect place to ask. I personally read and respond to as many of your comments as I possibly can, because your well-being matters to me. And please, let me know what city or country you're watching from. I truly love connecting with all of you from around the globe. If this video brought you genuine value, the absolute best way to show your appreciation and thank me is by hitting that like button. It helps this vital information reach more men who desperately need it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and, crucially, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss our next essential videos on men's health, which will continue to empower you with knowledge. And last, but perhaps most important of all, please share this video. Send it to a friend, a brother, your father, or your son. Quality, evidence-based information like this, shared at precisely the right time, can literally make a profound difference in someone's life, transforming their health and their daily experience. To continue this invaluable journey of knowledge and take even better care of your health, click on the video popping up on your screen right now, where I reveal the specific foods that best support your prostate health and contribute to its long-term well-being. I'll see you in the next video, and always remember, your health is your most precious asset.